Well, folks, we're ready to start us off. We saw a school of big carp around this little outflow here. It's shooting in brown water. We saw a couple jump, and there's some good ones. I'd say it was a nice fish to start off, well over 10 pounds. But if we actually push on the next marker, there's a slip float and a long lead to keep it on bottom here because the boat's drifted around so much. It worked pretty fast after we jumped. That's actually a really good fish. Wow. Let's talk about a fight here, folks. In the springtime, we were after pike, and look, there's more under them. Just spooking like crazy.
Oh, see them turn, holy!
But with great storms comes great outflows, and then you get these little brown water spots. This little creek coming in. They get packed in there. He's not 20 pounds, but he is a real good fish. For these ponds. He's in the teens, for sure, like high teens. Oh yeah! Oh yeah! I'd say he's probably 15 pounds. That was a real good springtime fish. Beautiful sun coming out here. Oh yeah! Back to back carp, literally. Just threw my bobber back down in that outflow and fish on. They're just tacked in there apparently. This one we have not seen yet, but he is running. But to tell you the truth, I don't think he's bigger than the last one. Could be wrong. I have been fooled before. You might have to chase this fight like 2,000 pounds. Oh yeah, just a little guy. Whoever thinks carp don't fight? This one's not even that big, and he's giving me a run. Look at that. Almost better than the last one.
What a fight!
Oh, pulling the anchor out back here. Man, this is insanity, folks. Who wouldn't want to come out here and do this? Under a float makes it so much more exciting. You got the visual aspect. You don't usually get that so much with carp fishing. Sort of the visual aggressive. You can tell if they have an aggressive bite more than if you just have a bait on the bottom when you're watching your rod tip. Although, certainly times you can tell when they're aggressive that way. AKA when your rod's flying in the river. This is what we wanted though. We were talking about before we went out. We had a little discussion, had some coffee. And we were talking about the giant carp that we have lost in this pond. And there's bigger ones than these two in here for sure, but if they get any bigger, I don't know if I want to do this anymore. Aside from that fish, still going. Saw the net. Just long and skinny and full of life because the water just hit the perfect temperature for them to just crazy aggressive fighters and biters apparently today. It might help that I threw in about probably a quarter pound of corn to show them in. They seem to be here already anyway. The good thing about this deep water is you'll find when you fish carp shallow, in like 2-3 feet of water where they usually hang out, you catch one or two of these. You spook them, then you have to move spots or really chum to get them back in. When you're in deeper water, you have a good chance of just catching one after another if they're in here thick enough. And they won't really spook out unless they go in shallow there and really disrupt the school. Endless energy. But it's not really like, I'm not using baby equipment here, that's a good medium action rod. It's caught 30-pound carp before from the Lake Erie trip, and it's 10-pound armor coated line. So I'm not messing around. They're just fighting that hard. Give me a second chance. What a battle. I'm telling you. Fish is probably 10 pounds maybe. Ridiculous. Anybody who doesn't want to catch these things, they're crazy. Out of their mind. Where's he? Insane! Oh yeah. Look at that. All that battle from that fish. And you tell me I fish steelhead and salmon all around the world, pound for pound. These things fight just as good, if not better. Kyle's got himself on a carp here.
Oh, you see, heavy. Oh.
He might have a big one on here. We don't know. Took that bobber for a run. Don't let him get in that anchor line. Ooh, that's number 5 today for the combo of us. Not bad. It kind of slowed down for a bit. Nice. In the net he goes, Craig. We eat tonight. Another fish, probably pushing 10 pounds. Alright. And there he is. Ready for the release. I think it's number 5 or 6 now. Carp. We switched to the calmer side of the lake. We saw some cruising around. Threw some chum out, and this is the second bite I had here. Lost the first one. Pretty good fish, actually. What the heck? He didn't like that. Power. Springtime here, well, it's almost June. Well, it's wrapped around a dorsal fin. Oh no. I'd say it's the biggest one yet.
Oh, mama!
Really fit. Nice. Now that one's the one I want a picture of. Yeah, baby. Let's get a still picture of that one. Kyle's into another carp here. Looking like a good one because he's not gaining any line. Well, not much anyway. They drag pretty loose. Maybe not. Oh no, it is a mirror. Yeah, it's a nice one.
Second one today there, folks.
How many other people are out here carp fishing today, Kyle? How many other people do you ever see carp fishing here?
Nope, never.
Well, they don't know what they're freaking missing. Look at this. That is a tank of a mirror for these
this
ponds.
one's the big one. It's the biggest. This is the biggest one. My first one was a little small, but this one's pretty big.
That is a nice mirror. That bobber, that's the problem with these. You don't have a slip bobber. Now you got about 6-7 feet of lead there from your bobber down to your hook. You gotta contend with. Oh, he didn't like that. That is the main advantage to the slip bobber. Right there, but it's not stopping Kyle from catching any fish. Look at this nice mirror. Nice. Big mirror. That's like, it's as big as the common I just got. Carp. Look at that. That's bigger. That's like the biggest one today.